Dear friends, once more, welcome to the 24th edition of our program, Demystifying Academic Research. In the 23rd edition, we were looking at the research methodology and how to choose the right one. We understood that there are three main research methodologies: the qualitative research, the quantitative research, and of course the mixed research method. Because of popular demand, we are going to focus on the qualitative research. And with the qualitative research, there are 6 different ways to look at it. We can go based on the needs. Remember, we'll say you can choose a method based on the research question, the aim, and the objective of your paper. And for the qualitative research, you can either take the approach of content analysis, thematic analysis, discourse analysis, narrative analysis, grounded theory, or the IPA, what we call the interpretive phenomenological analysis. Because of popular demand, once more, dear friends, we are going to concentrate on the thematic analysis and, of course, the grounded theory. My name once more is Mike Booker, and we encourage all of you who have come here, please like, share, and make your comments known at the comment section. We are so grateful for your opinions. Please let us know what you feel and what you think that we can concentrate on. Thank you for coming again. If you are a returning subscriber and if you are a new subscriber, we are grateful to have you. You are in the right place. Now we are focusing on thematic analysis of the qualitative method. And we said that under thematic analysis, this is how we're going to divide the work. It may take the whole week. We're going to look at the definition of thematic analysis. We're going to look at the tools that we need to use to do the TA is thematic analysis. We're going to look at how the step-by-step breakdown of TA. We're going to look at how to turn the data we have into transcript. We're going to look at how to derive themes from the data, how to develop narratives from the themes, and finally practical examples of thematic analysis. For today, we're going to take the first 3: definition of TA, tools to be used for TA, and of course the step-by-step breakdown of the TA. What is thematic analysis as used in qualitative method? Thematic analysis, a conventional definition goes as follows. It is data analysis process that comprises of going through the following steps or parts. 1. Data set. Identify patterns in data. Systematic coding in data. Deriving themes in data, and of course creating a narrative in data. Remember, I keep on insisting in data. You will see why. That's the definition of thematic analysis. The second thing is to look at the tools. Which tools are needed? The tools needed are things like paper, pen, ink, notes. Of course, you need also things like document processors. You also need qualitative coding software. That will discuss that in detail, maybe in a special edition, because that's a good program to use software to do this same program. Now, dozens of ways do exist for us to do thematic analysis, the TA. Well, the one that we're going to use here is the one prescribed by Virginia Brown and Victoria Clark. My dear friend, this one actually shows us that the third step, so I'm going to take 3 steps. The third thing to do today is the step-by-step breakdown of the TA. And there are 7 steps for us to actually grab it very well. Please follow carefully. When you have doubt, drop your comment in the comment section. We are willing to come and give response in details and based on the way that you will ask your question. The first step for the step-by-step definition breakdown of TA, which there are 7 steps. The first step is familiarize yourself with your data by reading over and over your data. Remember, I said data. Familiarize yourself. What is data, you may ask? Data is any written material. Data can be described from the transcript of interviews or focus group discussion. Therefore, if the material you have to deal with is something like recorded files, audio files, for instance, like what I'm doing, if you were to work on what I'm doing now, my audio files, it's good for you to transcribe it into Word so that you can read it over and over. There is a reason for this. Once you read it over and over, you actually observe meanings and patterns that appear in your data. Take note that meanings and patterns this will mean and pattern that respond to your research question, your research aim, and your research objectives, not any other meaning or pattern. The second point is to create initial quotes. Now remember that quotes can be coloration. For instance, to a particular data, for instance, green, red, yellow, blue, white. You color particular portions of your text based on the meaning and pattern that you see arriving, featuring. So you create initial quotes. You can create a quote, can be green, yellow, whatever. And this quote should represent meanings and pattern that you see in your data. The third stage is that decide what to quote. Read through your data over and over again. Identify interesting, useful excerpts, and then apply the respective quotes to them. For instance, if you discover information that is important, you can say information that talk about particular issue should be green. Those talk about other issues should be yellow or white, as the case may be. So we'll say you allocate those colors. Except with the same meanings should have the same quotes. If the different parts of the text they have the same meaning appearing, you can give the same colors or the same quote to those different parts of and you'll see the reason you have to group them. So you can add new quotes as you see them fit. You may have more colors if it is coloring. The fourth you do that, group the quotes with supporting data. For example, all green quotes should appear under the color green. All yellow quotes appear under the color yellow. So you group them so that they can easily understand. The fifth one is to group your quotes into themes. What do we mean here? Group all the excerpts that associated with particular quote into a theme. You take all the excerpts, the green excerpt, those colored green, and put it together. That's what they can finally form the theme. You put all those quotes who are green together, they form a theme. Group of quote form themes. Group of theme form pattern. As we're going ahead, you see. So the theme shall be nuanced, complex, and say something meaningful about your research question, your research aim, and your research objective. The sixth thing is to evaluate and revise your themes. What do we mean? It will mean that each theme should have enough supporting. If you choose a theme, you should have enough supporting data. Be clear of what excerpt belongs to which theme. Multiple and similar themes can be meshed together. Please exclude irrelevant themes or themes without enough backup materials. If you are confident at this level, you move to the last stage, which is the stage of writing your narrative. At this stage, you relate to the reader what your data talks about. Communicate to your readers the full meaning of the themes that you have and the validity of these themes to your analysis. Your narrative should tell a coherent story. It should not be haphazard. You should choose captivating quotes to help you back up your points. The narrative must include your own voice, the contribution you are making to the academic world. Don't just quote or give quotes or themes from other people's voices. Say your own point. That's where you contribute to current debates. We must know your opinion. And that is where we'll find that you have come to the entire process. If you have done this, I guarantee you that you have done the right way when it comes to thematic analysis or qualitative data. Remember, just the first 3 parts I've done about it. Definition of the TA, tools for the TA, and of course, step-by-step breakdown. This is a step-by-step breakdown. Now we'll end here. Tomorrow, we'll take the next step, which is supposed to be how to turn your data into a transcript. I'm so grateful to have you here. Please keep on following this program. Click like. Make the platform busy. Share, like, and make your comments known. Until then, I wish you the best with your academic effort. Research is the best thing to do because it makes us discover knowledge and make the world better. I'm happy that you have chosen to do research. God bless you with your effort. See you tomorrow.